back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So the train is on the tracks, but it is fucking wobbling, and the passengers inside are very concerned the train is going to come right off the fucking tracks. This is what happens with me. This is why I have to be so fucking strict with myself. Because as soon as I start making excuses for something, I can start making excuses for anything. I can justify just about anything. Just the littlest tiny thing, even if it's fucking justified, as soon as I start making excuses, it all starts falling apart. So it all started when I hurt my shoulder, which I think I did deliberately subconsciously. I think I deliberately hurt my shoulder so I could take a little break from exercise. That's the only way I can explain why the fuck I tried to do what I did. Doing 28 kilo fucking shoulder presses. My right shoulder's fucked already. But for some reason I thought it had healed and decided to start doing shoulder presses. So I injured myself. So exercise was off. I could have probably done some sort of exercise. I could have gone for a fucking walk. I could have done something. But I decided no exercise. So I didn't exercise for a full week. And they're the dangerous ones. They're the dangerous excuses. The ones where they seem justified. I'm injured. I can't do anything. But if I really wanted to, I could have done something. I could have done a squat. I could have done something. I could have gone skipping. Not with a rope, just down the street holding a daisy. So that was the first excuse. The next excuse was, well, I'm not exercising, so I don't have to be up super early in the morning for the next week. I might just have a little sleep in. I'll get my shit done. It'll just be a little bit later. So I've been waking up at 5:30 for months now, like 5 months. I can't remember. Who gives a shit? So I decided to stretch it out to 6:50. I've been getting better sleeps though. That's been amazing. My dreams have been off the fucking charts. So I'm waking up at 6:50, but once you start making that excuse, you start stretching it. You push it a little bit. So there's been a few 9:30, 10 o'clock wake-ups. And when I do that, my whole day is completely fucked. It's thrown out. I end up missing my meditation, and when I miss my meditation, I'm fucking angry all day. That's all I need to do. Miss it once, and I'm fucking angry. There's no flow over. There's no, like, I've done it like 90 days in a row. Let's take a day off. I should be sweet. Nah, as soon as I fucking miss, I'm angry. And I'm angry even when I do the hour, to be honest with you. I probably need to be doing like 3 to 4 hours of meditation a day just to keep balanced. I need to meditate most of the day away so I don't have the opportunity to get fucking annoyed. So I've missed meditation a few days in the last couple of weeks. So that's 3 things out the window. And then during the week this week, I had to turn my smartphone on. I had to. I fucking really didn't have to. I kind of had to. I could have worked around it if I wanted to. If I was really dedicated, I could have figured out a way not to turn on my smartphone. But I was like, I'll turn it on, I'll do what I need to do, and then I'll fucking turn it off. And that's what I did. I fucking turned it on, did what I need to do. It took like 2 minutes, and then turned it back off. But once you fucking make that excuse, it's so easy to make the excuse again. So slowly, insidiously, I kept going back to my phone. Maybe it was 2 days after that. I turned it on again to do something I had to do, but I could have found a workaround if I really wanted to. But it was just easier to turn my phone on. And I'd made the excuse, so I was ready. So now I've been turning on my smartphone every day for like the last 3 days. I'm not doing anything on it. I'm still using my Nokia. I just turn it on, do a couple of things, and then leave it on. So I need to reset the month clock on that. Although, I'll tell you what, I am not drawn to the phone anymore. I can turn it off, take it or leave it, doesn't matter. But I really don't want to fucking use it anymore. So I'll start that again tomorrow. Then the next thing I started making excuses for was eating. I've been eating like absolute shit for the last week. Do you know what it was? I decided to have a cheat day. I'm like, I'm just going to eat fucking shit today. And when I say shit, I'm still not eating sugar or fast food or anything, because I know if I do that, it's fucking over. But I mean volume. Like today. Today is the last day of all this, by the way. I'm fucking starting again tomorrow. It's a fast tomorrow. I'm exercising again. I'm fucking doing it all. I'm waking up at 5:30 tomorrow morning no matter what. But today was just too much. I woke up, I ate a big bacon and egg fucking baguette, and then I was still hungry, so I had a ham, cheese, tomato, toasted sandwich. Then I had a pad thai. Then I had some Indian curry. Then I had 2 bananas. Then I had a mango. Then I had about half a kilo of almonds. And then I went to a gig, and on the way home I got a large chips and a fucking kebab at 11 p.m. So it's fucking over again because I can make an excuse for fucking anything. It's really all or nothing for me. I can't moderate my personality at all. There's no way around it for me. I cannot moderate anything. I'm a fucking professional excuse maker. I can talk myself around on anything. I can justify anything. So that's it for me. I can't do cheat days because cheat days turn into a cheat week, which will turn into a cheat month. I can't sleep in and have a snooze because that turns into me fucking waking up at like 1 p.m. and missing my whole day. Then I stop meditating and everything turns to shit if I make one excuse about anything. That's just me though. That might not be the rest of you. That's how I operate. I wish I didn't operate like that. So it's just easier for me to go full monk. That's just my personality. It's easier for me to abstain from everything than it is to try and let things back into my life. It's impossible for me. I've fucking tried it. I would love to be able to sit there and have a fucking piece of toast with a little bit of fucking strawberry jam on it, but I know if I did, I would end up in the fucking gutter with a needle in my arm within 3 months. You've got to work with what you've got. I must have blown out all my moderation fuses when I was younger. One time I tried to quit drinking and I was in it like 2 months, maybe 3 months. I wasn't trying to quit forever or anything. It was just, I don't know, fucking who gives a fuck. I was quitting drinking for an undefined period of time. And when I got to about the 2 or 3 month mark, I was starting to feel pretty good. And I was philosophizing with myself about the quitting drinking. I was like, quitting drinking completely, never having a drink, is kind of the same as being an alcoholic. Alcohol still has the power over you. It's just, instead of drinking all the time, you're drinking never. You know what I mean? You're still beholden to the alcohol, just in a different way. So I was thinking to myself, to truly have control over alcohol, you should be able to have a couple of drinks and then just stop and say, no, that's enough. So when you're drinking all the time, you're admitting you have no control over alcohol. And when you're not drinking at all, ever, you're admitting, I have no control over alcohol. But if you can have a couple of drinks, not push it too far, and then say no when it's time to say no, that's when you have power over alcohol and alcohol doesn't have the power over you. So I decided I have the power over alcohol if I can just have a couple of drinks. So I had a couple of drinks. A couple of drinks turned into 10. The next day, I woke up, started drinking again, and then I went on about a 2 or 3 year bender. All my fucking philosophizing went out the window as soon as that sweet amber ale fucking touched my lips. But that was a convincing argument, I told myself as well. That was a real convincing argument. And I believed it as well. I was like, I have the power. How dare alcohol have power over me? No, that's enough. I am taking back the power by drinking. That's so fucking dumb now that I think of it. I am taking back the power alcohol has over me by getting fucking hammered. No longer will I be a victim. I will do these shots and I will show that alcohol no longer has any power over me. So yeah, that didn't work out either. In theory, it sounded good. In practice, it was really just an excuse for me to get fucking hammered. So today was meant to be the first day of my new segment, Ask Boyle. But while we're here making excuses, I'll start it next week because I can't be fucked. I got a really good Ask Boyle, but I didn't think about it at all. I wanted to spend some time thinking about it, but I kept putting it off, and I thought I was going to wing it tonight, but I decided, no, I'll just make it next week when I'm fucking back on board. When the train is back on the tracks, Ask Boyle is coming back. Anyway, send me in an Ask Boyle as well. I need some more Ask Boyles. Just ask me anything. I'm a fucking expert on everything. Send your questions into my social media. I'm Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And that's just about enough for tonight. I'm going to have a little snack before I go to bed. I'm going to have a little scroll on my phone. and then it's away, and I'm fasting tomorrow. Train's back on the tracks. I'm fucking out of here. See you the fuck later.